So you might be wondering what's in my pack. Hi folks, welcome back to Musing with Reba. I'm Reba and I'm getting ready to go on a 5-day backpacking trip. So let's take a look of the things that I'm going to be stuffing into my backpack. So first let's start with my pack. If you saw my You Take What backpacking videos, then you'll have seen this pack before, and if you watched any of my backpacking videos, this is the one that I've been using exclusively for the past couple of years. I am considering getting a new one this year. I want something lighter than this. This weighs 4 pounds, just the pack alone, the empty pack, with this grenade thing on it, which is actually kind of cool, so I just leave it there. So yeah, my pack, it's a Mountain Equipment Co-op mech, 55 liter, I still have the tag on it because I'm weird, Mistral 55 women's backpack. They have upgrading to something that will shave off a couple of pounds for me, but for now I'm working with this one and it's perfectly fine. I love it, it's just a little bit heavy. So instead of using a rain cover, because a rain cover on your backpack, it only covers like the outside part of it, and they wet through quite frequently if you're in a heavy downpour, or if it's just even raining all day, but it doesn't cover like the part that goes kind of behind your back, so all the rain is going back in there, so stuff is getting wet like from behind kind of thing. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to carry that extra weight, and everything's just going to get wet anyway. So I just line the pack with this contractor bag. Yeah, a lot of people use compactor bags. I can't find them anywhere in this city, so I use a contractor bag, which is just a little bit heavier duty plastic than like a traditional garbage bag that you put out to the curb. And you don't want it like breaking while you're out there, because then you're just gonna get all your stuff wet. So for my sleep system, this time I'm taking just a quilt. This weighs 1 pound. So I'm just gonna stuff that in the bottom and put it into the backpack. You folks are helping me get packed for my trip. So, also for my sleep system, I have the Climate Static V insulated. That quilt, I think I just said weighs 1 pound. The mat weighs about 1.5 pounds. This I'm also going to be upgrading later this year, or getting a lighter one with a higher R value so that I can go winter camping. This previously was self-rated by Climate at 4.4, but when it went through the actual market standards, it actually turns out it's only an R1.9, so it's really only suited to warm weather camping. I'll stuff that in there. And and also for sleep system, I have my Trekology pillow. I love this pillow. Honest to God, like it weighs, I don't know, a couple of ounces, weighs hardly anything, but it is so comfortable, and it has the pad strap so that it doesn't slide off of the pad. So then I don't tend to bother with stuff sacks for everything, because one, it just adds extra weight. Two, I'm stuffing it into the plastic bag anyway, so I don't really have to worry about it. Stuff that in there. And then clothes, I tend to just stuff those around the corners, just to like fill in the blank spots. So for sleeping, have the temperature is only supposed to go down to about like 15 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit, so it's not very cold. It's still quite warm. I probably won't even need these. But I am bringing, it's always best, doesn't matter what the forecast is, it's always best to bring something warm to sleep in. So I've got, and these are merino, so I won't die of heat and I won't die of cold, whichever way it goes. So I've got merino wool, lightweight merino wool bottom, and lightweight merino wool top, just in case it is chilly in the night. Just stuff those in there. And we just stuff things in the bottom of the pack that we're not going to need until we actually get to camp. So the stuff that I'm sleeping in and on, it can go down the bottom. It's also the lightest stuff, and that's the best place to put the lighter items. So that's sleeping, and I do have a pair of nice warm woolly socks to wear to go to bed in case it does get cold. Nothing worse than cold feet, man. Yeah, you need to keep your feet warm. So the clothes that I'm going to be wearing while I'm hiking are, I have my convertible pants. I know, love them or hate them, but you know what? I quite like them because I like to have like the two ways of like, it's hot out so I can wear shorts, or it gets chilly and I can put the bottoms on. I need to find the other one. I can only find one leg. So yeah, I have my convertible pants, and also if I'm in an area where it's high grass and there's reports of a lot of ticks, I will keep the pant legs on and tuck the bottoms into my socks because I don't want ticks all over me. So, and then I can just take the bottoms off once I get to camp and I'm not around the tall grass anymore. I will also have, I just had it, here it is. So I've got, you know, my sporty underwear. It's like quick dry stuff, so it doesn't, if I get sweaty or wet, it doesn't take forever. And I have my Engel merino silk wool blend bra, which is great for like summer or winter time. It's not hot. It's actually less hot and sweaty than most other sport bras that I have used. It's not very supportive, but I'm just walking, so that's fine. And then I have this just tank top if it's super hot out. But then I also, if it's super sunny, see here in Ontario, we have this thing where it could be like cloudy and no sun at all, but the humidity, once it goes up, it's stinking hot. So a tank top would be nice for that. But if it's really sunny out, I've got my Outdoor Research UPF sun shirt or sun hoodie. So it's got the hood up to keep the sun off. Also has a spot I can like stick my ponytail through. I really like this. I might even get myself another one in a different color. And then for socks, for while I'm hiking, I just the other day went and bought myself some new socks. Now, traditionally, if you're an old fart hiker like I am, it was always wear 2 pairs of socks, liner and wool hiking socks. So I'm trying these out. These are in Gingy toe socks. And I already wore them for one day, just the liners alone, and these are fantastic. Like my everyday shoes, I wear Zero Prios, and they are a minimalist shoe, 0 drop with a wide toe box. So these toe socks really make sense. And for hiking, a lot of hikers say that these stop blisters from between their toes because their toes are not rubbing together. So this is the traditional setup with the liner and the hiking sock, which is like a regular sock. So I'm going to try these, and I'm going to alternate with the just single layer toe hiker socks, which are also in Gingy. So I'm going to be wearing these in my hiking boots. So I'll alternate those just to see which one works better, or maybe they work the same. I don't know. Of course, it is 2021, so have to have a mask with me all the time, even while I'm out in the great outdoors. Might be on a narrow trail and there's people coming, so I'll have my mask with me. Okay, so that's the stuff that I'm wearing. Oh, and to go along with the sleep system, my most awesome Durston Plus Drop X-Mid 1P. So this is my 1P tent. I bought it earlier this year. I've only been able to get it out one night because of all the things that is 2021. So I stuffed that in there on top of the quilt and the clothes. And then my homemade ground sheet that I made for the tent. Stuff that in there. I also have, this will go in my my waist belt or my, I don't like calling these fanny pack, whatever it's called, bum bag. This is just a snot rag, so this will go in here. I don't use like disposable Kleenex. I've been using cotton hanky, I guess you call it. That'll go in there. And I also have just this half of a pack towel. The small hand towel I thought was just ridiculously large for a hand towel for when you're backpacking. So I cut mine in half and then I had two. So this will just be for like when I'm washing myself. I just like wet one corner of it with the water and put a little bit of soap on, and then I can do like just a wipe down sort of bath, and then rinse myself and then dry with this. Speaking of sanitary stuff, I have my trowel in case I need to poop and my piss off cloth. So when I have to pee, and I just kind of stuck those together because they seem to go together. I've got bug spray and sunscreen. These will go again in the waist belt on my backpack because I don't want to get sunburned and I don't want to get bugs biting me. Emergency blanket. This will go up in the top brain. Just in case somebody gets hypothermia. So for water, I have the Canuck 2-liter bag with a VersaFlow Hydro Blue filter, and I have the Canuck 1-liter drinking bottle. So it's a little bit floppy, but still works. I think I might go and get a smart water bottle because I need one to go with my bidet anyway. Get a smart bottle, but buy one that has the sport top on it, and then I can just squeeze that, because this when I try to do that, sometimes it just kind of flops over when it doesn't have a whole lot in it. So there's my water filtration that will go on in my water bottle. That'll go in the pocket on the side. I also just bought myself this Write in the Rain little journal, so I'll stick that and a pencil up here in the brain, and then, if I get stuck, if it's going to rain, Thursday it's supposed to rain, so if I get stuck in the tent, I'll just sit and write and do stuff. My cook kit, I've got my Toaks 750. Just stick a rubber band on that to keep everything together, and I have my lighter. I also like to keep this small ferro rod and striker, and this is a BRS knockoff. Where did I get it? I don't even remember. I think it's from Aventura or something. And bandana that I keep in here for washing up. So all that just fits in there. Somewhere I've got a spork. I know it's around here somewhere. I just saw it. It's in my food bag. And then my fuel canister and my tea mug, because I have to have my tea in the morning or nobody will like me. And now for the first 2 days of my trip, I'm going to be solo, but then a couple of friends are coming to meet up with me from Saturday until Monday. So that will be really, really cool. So that's my cook kit. Just stick all of that back together. And then what's next? Oh, I might take this. It's kind of heavy. This is a portable grill that you can just put over the fire so that you can cook on the fire. Not that I will be cooking necessarily, but I don't know, just to rest my pot on in case my stove breaks or something. It's kind of heavy, so I'm not sure I'm going to take it. It's kind of cool, but it's a little bit heavy. And then I have my food bag, so that will go in. And then in this bag is toilet. Editing me here, I was just going through these video clips, and I guess the camera just decided to quit at that point right there. So let me show you what is in this little bag. This is my toiletries, first aid kit, and repair kit. So in here I carry these things. I'm taking eye drops and throat spray because we've been having a lot of issues lately with smoke from wildfires, and my eyes are all sandy and my throat feels crusty. I've got glow sticks just for fun or for emergency cases. A piece of shot cord in case a shot cord breaks off of my tent. I've got tweezers in case I get a tick. And I've got two wet ones, antibacterial, in case we get a tick. And I've got some duct tape and tenacious tape for gear repairs. And I've got naproxen that I take for if I get pain or a headache or something. And then I've got these magnesium supplements and THC CBD tablets that are nice at nighttime to help me sleep. And then a couple of like alcohol pads and wet wipes. And a couple of Band-Aids. I've got these little butterfly closures and a couple of blister plasters, a piece of gauze, dental floss, a hair tie, nail clippers because you should always keep your toenails trimmed. And then I got this from Garage Grown Gear, and I bought a couple of them just to test them out. And then I also got a packet of these from Garage Grown Gear just to check it out. It's first aid salve, so I figured if I get like a bug bite or something, it might help with that. And then I've got these reflector Velcro things that when I put my food bag up, I hang these off of it. So that's my first aid kit, toiletries, and oh, I forgot this. This is my tooth powder. Instead of toothpaste or tooth tablets, I use tooth powder that I make myself. It is baking soda, bentonite clay, and cinnamon, this one. Okay, it also left out the clip that I had for my electronics. So really all I'm going to be taking is my GoPro. I'm not going to take my Canon because I can't recharge it. I'm going to take this and just leave it in the car to make sure that everything is charged up before I hit the trailhead. And then in this bag, I've got, okay, so I've got extra battery for the GoPro. So I only have 2 batteries for the GoPro. I will have to charge both of them. And I have a battery pack. This is positively ancient. I think it's about 10 years old, weighs a lot. It's by Retrack. I'm gonna get a different one sometime later. I just don't have time to do that right now. And then this one is only 6,800 milliamp hours, I think. And then so I'm also gonna take this one. It's a solar panel. It doesn't really charge itself on the solar panel, but I can charge it before I go out with the USB. So it's another one just in case I need it, because I will also have my my phone, so that might need to be recharged after 5 days, and then cords for each of them, and this new gadget here. Check that out. Welcome to the 21st century, Reba. After I have wanted to get a satellite communicator for quite some time now. I do go out on solo trips fairly often, and not always do I have cell service. So my family is always worrying about me when they don't hear from me, obviously, because they don't know if I've been eaten by a bear or fallen off a cliff or whatever. So I got this Zoleo just yesterday, and I got it all set up, and I've sent test messages, and my sister received it. So this is all working, and it's going to be amazing, so that I don't have to worry about cell service, and if something happens, or if I just feel like I need to send my sister a text message or something. Also, because my friends are meeting me on Saturday, I'm gonna have to, they've never been to this park, they've never been to the trail, they've never been backpacking before, so they're gonna text me when they're leaving home, and I will hike out and meet them at the parking lot and then hike back in with them. So that wouldn't be able to happen if I didn't have any cell service. I wouldn't know when they were arriving. So this will be very, very amazing. So for those of you who know about these sorts of things, what would be a good backup power bank, whatever these are called? I'm looking at possibly the Anker 10,000 or 20,000, or the Nitecore 10,000. I'm not sure they have a 20,000 or not. I'm not sure how many milliamp hours I'm going to need for my 2-week trip, because I won't have anywhere mid-trip or a few days in where I'll be able to plug in to recharge the battery pack or any of my electronics. So I need to have a battery pack that will have enough power to charge up my phone, my Zoleo, my GoPro batteries, and any other equipment that I will have by the end of September. So comment below, let me know, like, what's your favorite battery pack? What should I be looking for a battery pack for all of these different gadgets? And I will head on down to the computer store after I get some recommendations. So thanks so much for watching. Sorry about the back and forth. I'm not quite sure why the camera gave up on me when I was filming all of this yesterday. Thanks. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you later. Hi, I did forget a couple of things to show you, and I almost totally forgot. Rain gear. The forecast says it's going to rain pretty much all weekend, so I was just going to take a light rain poncho, like dollar store poncho, but now also the temperature forecast is lower than it was the last time I looked, so it's going to be going down to maybe 10 degrees one night. So I want to have something a little bit warmer and dry to put on. So rain jacket. I also forgot to show you in my poop kit my Coola Clean and bottle of water for that. And my butt pad. What the heck was that? Dirt from the last time I used it, apparently. So yeah, my butt pad, and that's pretty much it. I think I've got everything now. I just need to stuff it all in my backpack and head on out in the morning.